everyone. Welcome. You may be seated for just a few minutes. Good afternoon. I'd like to wish a warm Nashoba welcome to our honored guests, friends, and families, Superintendent Downing, Assistant Superintendent Friend, Athletic Director Rich, School Committee Chair Viverito, Assistant Principal Boulay, and Dean Walker. Also, members of the school committee, faculty and staff, families, friends, and most importantly, members of the Nashoba Regional High School class of 2023. Today, we come together as a community to celebrate you. I'd like to take a few moments to thank a few people who worked tirelessly behind the scenes, planning and organizing this wonderful ceremony, as well as supporting our graduating class. Kimberly and Sean Bailey, our senior class advisors, who helped with cap and gown distribution and guided our seniors through their years here at Nashoba. I'd like to thank Teresa Slade for helping out with tickets as well as handling some obligations, Maura Bailey and Kristen Hera for their work helping with our graduate speeches. You're going to be absolutely blown away by the speeches today. Joe McCarthy and Eric Miller for preparing the music performances, our facilities staff for the delivery of instruments, diplomas, as well as the beautiful flower arrangements, and our canvas, which I'll be talking about later. Ms. Rich, Ms. Boulay, Mr. Walker for all their help, and most importantly, Ms. Marcia Winter, who orchestrated and put together this whole wonderful production. So Ms. Winter, thank you so much. I now invite our seniors who are members of the choir to please make their way to the platform. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, led by Class Marshal Hansika Komanavancha.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Hansi. Please remain standing. The NRHS choir will sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was
Thank you to Hansi and to the Nashoba Regional High School Choir. You may be seated. Where will the great road take you? Nashoba has a wonderful tradition to celebrate our seniors as they embark on the next leg of their life's journey. Each year, the art department paints a large canvas with a special theme, and that canvas is hung outside of our guidance office for the entire school community to see. Upon this canvas, symbols representing each graduate are affixed when that student has confirmed their future plans. This year, the canvas was painted by 3 of our students, Sophia Charist, Carlin Kreischer, and Molly Tobin. Sophia and Carlin are members of the graduating class of 2023. And the theme is, where will the great road take you? Hence the inspiration for my speech. The canvas is right over here. It's absolutely stunning. Absolutely, so you can clap, it's beautiful. Where will the great road take you? The theme is a nod to Nashoba's strategic plan, Learning Along the Great Road, and also an homage to each of the 3 unique small New England towns that comprise the Nashoba Regional School District. Familiar landmarks from the towns of Stowe, Bolton, and Lancaster dot the foreground of the canvas, with a prominent road, 117, winding lazily through each of the towns. On the outskirts of Lancaster, the road becomes smaller as it fades into the distance, and the landscape draws the viewer in as it widens to larger vistas and tall mountains beyond a great horizon. Each of our students are represented by a tiny car headed out on the great road on an adventure. Nashoba, class of 2023, where will the great road take you? Like all important journeys, before we look to what is next, it's often important to take a look in the rearview mirror to see how far we have come. Mile marker 0. The year most of you were born, 2004, Facebook launched as a social media platform. NASA's rover landed on Mars. The US was in the early stages of the war in Afghanistan. A dozen eggs cost $1.34. Yeah, by Usher, featuring Lil Jon and Ludacris, was the top single on the Billboard charts, and the Boston Red Sox won the World Series for the first time since 1918. I remember that night. I also got a free mattress from Jordan's. Milestones for you were your first smile, saying your first words, and taking your first steps. Every day was a new opportunity for you to learn and grow. But you were still a passenger, buckled in snug in your car seat along for the ride. Mile marker 6. Let's fast forward a few years to another major milestone when you entered first grade in 2011. Around the world, we witnessed the Arab Spring protests and a devastating earthquake and tsunami in Japan. Here at home, we saw the Occupy Wall Street protests. That same dozen eggs went down in price to $1.15. Rolling in the Deep by Adele was the top single on the Billboard charts, and the Boston Bruins won their 6th Stanley Cup championship. You were busy in school, making new friends, learning how to read and write, learning how to add and subtract, and experiencing the exciting social dynamics at recess and lunch. While still a passenger much of the time, you started to develop your own sense of direction and interests, whether they be sports, the arts, music, being in nature, reading, experimenting. The beginnings of a roadmap for your future were formed. Mile markers 14 to 18. These markers represent your years at Nashoba Regional High School. This part of your journey was filled with tumult and turbulence. During this time, we experienced a global pandemic and worldwide shutdown of schools in the spring of your freshman year. Your sophomore year was a complicated mix of remote, hybrid, and in-person learning. Junior year, we began the year with masks and social distancing. On the world stage, we saw protests in Hong Kong, Brexit became a reality, and the US withdrew from Afghanistan. Nationally, we witnessed widespread protests in response to systemic racism and out-of-control inflation, such that a dozen eggs this February was a staggering $4.21. Throughout this challenging time, class of 2023, you never lost your footing. You never lost your bearing and remained on course. You became the drivers and navigators of your adventure, setting goals and learning critical skills to carry you successfully to your next mile markers and beyond, not to mention actually learning how to drive and getting your license. Mile markers 22 and beyond. In the next leg of your journey, you will face challenges we as a society and world cannot yet imagine. Yet you have the strength, resilience, creativity, and resolve, individually and collectively, to boldly meet any roadblock or barrier faced in your way. The road will wind, twist, and bend, sometimes smooth and wide like a highway, other times narrow and rocky like a mountain path. Don't be afraid if you take a wrong turn or get lost. Through all the twists and turns, stay true to your inner compass, for it has been guiding you on this journey from the beginning. I am truly hopeful for our future because all of you will be there, forging your paths and making a difference. You care about the world and you care about each other, and there's no greater compass than that. Nashoba, class of 2023, you are squarely in the driver's seat. It's time to take the wheel, buckle up, put it in drive, and see where the great road takes you. Thank you. At this time, it's my pleasure to invite Superintendent Kirk Downing to the podium to deliver his message to the seniors.
Slight adjustment here. Good afternoon to all of you that made it here today. I'm so honored to be in front of all of these scholars today that will soon be graduates of Nashoba Regional High School. And I recognize all of you who came to honor and celebrate these soon-to-be graduates, family, friends, faculty, and staff, individuals, to honor these amazing individuals who have completed their public school journey and will now enter into a new chapter in their lives. In preparation for today, I actually reflected a little bit on my high school journey and my own graduation. I graduated from Denver's East High School in 1988. And I'd like to thank Dr. Boynton for giving us a little context, as in 1988, things were a little bit different in terms of some of the costs out there in the world than some of the things that Dr. Boynton shared with you. Gasoline was 91 cents a gallon. Movie tickets were $3.50. And folks, the federal interest rate at that time was 10.5%, to give us a little bit of context. But I digress a little bit, as I didn't come here to give you a history lesson today. Rather, back then I remember sitting in a chair on the floor of the old McNichols Sports Arena in Denver, and I sat next to two people who I had never met before in my life, but yet I went to high school with them for 4 years. See, I went to a big high school. 600 students were in my graduating class. What I didn't realize then, that I know now, is that I was amongst graduates that would one day be future soldiers, teachers, police officers, firefighters, politicians, corporate executives, and yes, at least one future public school superintendent. Thinking about other graduates from the graduating classes that had preceded me were Grammy award-winning artists, professional athletes, Oscar-nominated actors, and the wealthiest black entrepreneur in America today. I am humbled thinking back that I walked with such people who impacted the world in such profound ways, and I'm certain they had no idea the impact they would have on the world when they were sitting in the arena that day. So you should be humble, our future graduates, because amongst you are also scholars who will make extraordinary contributions to society and impact the world. So that sounds like a lot of pressure. I don't want that to worry you. Because success, it comes in many forms, and it's not always recognized through awards, through the acquisition of wealth, or the glitz and glamour of celebrity popularity. Rather, I think success is measured by the impact you have on others to make their lives just a little bit better. How do you do that? Well, I have a suggestion. It's pretty simple. Just be your best self. We've all felt the pressure of doing things or acting a certain way, even though we didn't want to, because we wanted the recognition, the camaraderie, the validation of others in our social groups and family circles. Perhaps we conceal our true selves because social norms put us at risk of being marginalized or ridiculed. Or maybe we just don't know who we are yet. Life, it's a journey of self-discovery. It's okay to stop, pause, reflect, look inward, because your best self is within you. Equally important to being your best self is to have a vision for who you want to be. Your vision is your pathway to making your wildest dreams come true. Being in touch with who you are makes you available to connect with others who will inspire and support you in achieving the vision of your future. In that way, you will be able to pave a path that is fulfilling and enriches the lives of others. Now, here's the awesome part. You're the driver of your own destiny. Yes, you don't have to be locked into one version of yourself and have one vision. You can change your path. You can choose. In making choices, I encourage you to choose paths that inspire you, that feed your soul, that makes the world a better place. Once you graduate, you'll begin the next chapter of your life, whether you choose college, career, military service, or any other endeavor. Your next chapter will be a time when you view yourself, when your view of yourself and the world will change. And some days are going to be really, really hard, and you might feel overwhelmed. It's at that moment that you have an opportunity. It's an opportunity to embrace the challenge that's in front of you and to conquer it and grow for the sake of being a lifelong learner. It is my greatest hope that you remember the bedrock principles of what it means to be a kind and empathetic person who can make a difference in our world. If you live every day being the best version of yourself, you will have a path that enriches the lives of others. It will also inspire others to be the best versions of themselves. The intersection of these two ideas is what will lead you to make a difference in the lives and transcend the barricades and pitfalls of achieving your dreams. It is in that way that you will have an impact on the world. Who knows? Your path may lead you to be something you never imagined, like an actor or a musician, maybe a teacher, or even, yes, maybe even perhaps a public school superintendent. I wish you all the best, all of you. And I know you will be proud of yourselves as we all are proud of you. Peace.
Thank you, Superintendent Downing. Next, I welcome to the podium our class valedictorian, Michelle Wing.
Good afternoon, everyone. First, I'd like to recognize the class of 2023 for everything we have achieved and the future ahead of us. It's been a long time coming, but it also feels like just yesterday when I was mistaken for a freshman on my first day of senior year. I'm going to begin with my thank yous. To my teachers and mentors, thank you for encouraging and supporting me every day. I would not have the passion to learn without you. To my friends, thank you for making the hard years of procrastination, worrying, and self-consciousness into laughable memories that I can reflect on when you're all in wheelchairs and I'm looking as luminous as ever. And to my parents, thank you for being the bravest people I know. To come to a new country at my age without knowing a word of English and becoming the inspiring individuals that you are today is something I can only imagine. And to my sister, Isabel, thank you for putting up with the late-night FaceTimes and closet raids. A couple of weeks ago, I had an English assignment to write a memoir reflecting on my past 4 years in high school. As I was writing, I wondered, in the words of Taylor Swift, how can a person know everything at 18, but nothing at 22? I didn't, and I still don't feel wise, but I feel like there's a lot that our class has accomplished and learned from. We've participated in sports, clubs, academics, tried out new things, and found what makes our hearts beat. Behind all the ribbons and medals, I want to recognize that you are not defined solely by the sum of your accomplishments. I haven't met the new me yet, but I know when I look back on my high school years, I'm not going to remember which AP classes I've taken or which awards I've won, but instead the little memories that have inspired me to be who I am. Instead of the A's in Power School, I'm going to treasure the spirit days, conversations in physics instead of working on projects, circle time in English class, and more. When I think of the word success, I know that it holds different definitions for everyone. Fortunately for us, we get to create our own definitions. It's something that no one can do for us. For some, it may mean moving up the ladder or a progression in our careers. For others, it may mean traveling the world or giving back. My interpretation of what it means to be a successful person is constantly evolving, but I do know that it's going to include making every choice for myself and eating lots of good food. Think about all the people in the world who inspire and push us every day. Despite all that they have done for us, I want my accomplishments to be truly for myself, and not to make others happy or to see the look on someone's face when you've proved them wrong. As we exit high school, one thing that I've begun to understand is that hard work and enjoying the ride are not exclusive to each other. I would be lying if I said that I didn't stress over tests or college applications, because I did, and it was tough. But in addition to that, I want to embrace the moment. To live a life with no regrets sounds like an impossible task, and in some ways, I think it is. At some point in our lives, there will always be something that we'll cringe at. For me, maybe it was the hot pink glasses and backpack I got in 5th grade, although I was an icon for that. But by accepting that we'll always make mistakes, instead of overthinking doing something we may regret, we can focus on what we love. Class of 2023, I truly had the time of my life growing up with and being motivated by each and every one of you. You are some of the funniest people I've ever met, and I can say with full confidence that there wasn't a day of school where I didn't laugh. We're a class of not only comedians, but also artists, intellectuals, athletes, and resilient human beings. I look forward to seeing all that we will accomplish and hope that everyone achieves their definition of success. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Michelle. Please Please help me welcome our salutatorian to the stage, Fedora Agodo.
Okay. Class of 2023, we have had a very unique experience in high school. First, we came as students fresh out of middle school and ready to explore a world we had heard so much about. Before we could finish navigating this new world, COVID struck and our high school was temporarily shut down. For some, the months spent at home were amazing, and their learning was not significantly impacted. For others, those months were void of learning and highly depressing. These feelings sum up the remainder of our freshman experience and all of our sophomore year. However, regardless of the experience we each had, I believe the COVID era served some kind of purpose in each of our lives by teaching us one thing: adaptability. Looking back at the lockdown, a lot of us don't feel the same emotions that we felt during that time. That's a gift of hindsight. However, we must not forget going to the grocery store and finding half-empty shelves, or waking up less than 5 minutes before our first Zoom class, or having to wear face masks wherever we went, or believing that the slightest cough was a sign of that deadly disease. That was our reality, and we came to accept it as the norm. Fast forward to junior year. It was like we were transplanted to the future. Even though we had grown, we could not fully appreciate that growth because it took place during such a catastrophic time. But just like we had to adjust to the societal changes that COVID brought, we were also expected to adjust to the new COVID protocols at school and return to an academic and social setting that was now a little foreign to us. But I say again, we must not forget the days when we begged our teachers for mass breaks, or the days when being around hundreds of students again felt overwhelming. I say we must not forget these things, not to bring back hard memories, but to remind us of how far we've come and how much we had to adapt in 3 years. Now we're rounding up our senior year. We've tackled our classes, sports, clubs, and college applications, and here we are, ready to graduate. Whether the next stop in our journey is college, the military, or the workforce, we'll be stepping into a different world, a world that our parents and the adults in our lives have shielded us from to varying extents. This world will require from us discipline, courage, strength, and perseverance. Thankfully, our very unique high school experiences have imbued some of these qualities in us, and our life after will foster them and imbue more. As we close this chapter of our lives, my hope is that we do not miss out on the opportunities and lessons that await us, that we will not let fear cripple us, arrogance hinder us, or tradition keep us from trying new things. Most importantly, I hope that we'll live our lives with as little regret as possible. Thank you.
Thank you, Fedora. Each year, a committee of faculty members chooses our Nashoban speech from a large group of student applicants. This year, Ana Sofia Braga was chosen to read her Nashoban speech. I'd like to now invite Ana Sofia to the podium.
Hello, everyone. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Ana Sofia Braga. First of all, I wanted to give a shout out to all the students, teachers, and staff who made these last few years amazing. After 4 long years, including being at home during COVID, which was zero fun, we finally did it. Congratulations, everyone. When Mr. Bailey mentioned the Nashoban speech at our senior meeting, I thought about doing it, but I was also like, no, I can't do that. I'd probably throw up, which I kind of feel like doing right now. Being up here is a big accomplishment for me because graduating was something I never thought I could do. I am so thankful for the people who pushed me, supported me, and believed in me, even when I didn't believe in myself. My path to success was probably different compared to most of you. When I first started high school, I hated all of my classes and hated school. I think it was because I was struggling to keep up with the other students in my classes, but I couldn't figure out why. Over time, I've learned that my anxiety and my OCD were holding me back. When COVID hit, while figuring out how to learn at home and on the computer, I also had really bad anxiety about my health and getting sick. During this time, I was at a really low point in my life. I couldn't get out of bed or do anything, which made it difficult to learn and do school while we were online. I ended up failing a few classes sophomore year, which made me feel bad about myself and made me think that I wasn't capable of graduating. It was really hard for me to return to school after COVID. I was still scared and nervous, but I overcame that huge challenge with the support of my teachers, my counselor, my mom, and my family. My counselor and the special education teachers at Nashoba motivated me to keep going, even when things got hard. During junior year, my anxiety made it difficult to come to school regularly. In order to earn credits, I needed to make up for some of the classes that I missed. My counselor and one of the special education teachers offered to work with me after the school year ended for a week so that I could catch up and earn the credits. This was something they didn't have to do, but they went out of their way to help me, and I'll never forget that. You guys might relate to this by thinking of the people that helped get you here today. My supporters reminded me that I could meet the challenge of making it here to the DCU Center to receive my diploma if I did my work and asked for help when I needed it. Even this year, almost right up to the last minute, I completed 2 online classes in addition to the classes in my regular schedule, so that I ended up with enough credits to be here today. Basically, I had to do the impossible, but I made it because I never gave up and always tried, even when I failed. One thing I've learned and will always take with me from my time at Nashoba is that we have the power to shape our own destinies. Each one of us is responsible for our own choices about school, about how we live our lives, and about the goals we want to achieve, and it's all in our own hands. Getting to this point together shows that this power is within us all. From here, let's make a difference in the world, create a better future for ourselves and for others, and make the most out of every opportunity that comes our way. Let's be bold, let's be brave, and let's make our mark on the world. Congratulations again, and best of luck to you all.
Truly amazing, truly amazing. Senior class traditionally presents a gift to the school on behalf of the entire graduating class. At this time, I'd like to invite Will McPhail, Ian Hall, Emily Quinn, Jaden Noterman, our class of 2023 officers to the podium to present the class gift.
Hey, Class 2023. I am thankful to have been able to serve you these past 4 years as class president. It has been an honor. Our time in high school was filled with many unique challenges, but we persevered, and here we are, stronger, bonded together, and joining generations before us as Nashoba alumni. Each of us contributed something to our class in our own way that makes the Nashoba 2023 community so special. Emerson once said, To know even one life has breathed easier because you have lived, this is to have succeeded. This, I believe, reflects the giving spirit of the class of 2023. I am proud to be part of a class that has done so much for the school and community as a whole. Whether by simply talking at the lunch table, working on projects, or interacting outside the classroom, we've encouraged and leaned on each other for support, have cherished our successes, and supported our failures together. Some of our greatest accomplishments in high school have been celebrated together. Some with our sports teams claiming victories in all 3 seasons, through the growth of many of our clubs, in the arts with various shows being performed this year, and in our charitable contributions to the community. Myself and my fellow class officers, Ian Hall, Vice President, Emily Quinn, Secretary, and Jane Noden, Treasurer. We are proud to announce our class gift. The class of 2023 will be donating $1,000 to support Denny, a therapy dog joining the Nashoba community in the fall. Our contribution will go towards dog food, toys, and water bowls. Our class values the health and happiness of students at Nashoba and will be making this contribution to support students and add to the overall joy of our community. Thank you, and roll pack.
All right, in just a moment, we will award diplomas to our graduates. It's what we've all come here to celebrate. It's a joyous occasion, and on behalf of the graduates, I ask that you hold applause until all names have been read, although I know we're going to be hearing cheering, right? So each name can be heard. So what I'll do is I will probably delay until the clapping stops so that each and every graduate's name will be heard loud and clear. Ready when you are. Ty Manning Whalen. Michelle Kim Wing. Fedora O. Agodo. Ana Sofia Oliveira Braga. William James McPhail. Ian Patrick Hall. Emily Teresa Quinn. Jaden Makwa Noterman. Daniel Joseph Aubie. Daniel Joseph Augustine. Nicholas Anthony Barber. Stephen Tennyson Barry. Philip Ivan Bakoff. Lydia Faith Beck. Sarah Marion Bell. Jacob Stephen Belsanti. Simon Berzonskis. Thomas Ellsworth Bloom. Ryan Thomas Bowles. Tyler Gordon Brown. Liliana Delia Brune. Christopher Robert Bushnell. Catherine Isabel Buzzier. Allison Maria Buttileri. Jason Leonard Kalita. Aiden Michael Carey. Samuel Anthony Carrara. Taylor Cecilia Catino. Priska Donna Centofani. Nicholas Luca Serioni. Sophia Patricia Lee Charist. Ben Christopher Child. Amelia Hannah Choi. Jax Xavier Christman. Kelsey Ann Kaufman. Sarah Josephine Cohen. William Andrew Cormack. Isabella Sarah Cosentino. Ainsley Olivia Cody. Emily Maureen Cody. Grace Elizabeth Coyne. Bella Rose Cotter. Avery Elizabeth Cullen. David Richard Curran. Matthew Raymond Curran. Alyssa Paige Dalto. Amelia Aaron David. Andrew Sigmund Davies. Michael Patrick Dean. Kaylee Darrell DeJesus. Dylan Michael Delisle. Giorgio Luis DiDomenico. Kylie Ann Doherty. Zachary Edward Dolan. Tatum Janice Diamond. Gabriella Teresa Eagers. Nolan James Ross Elliott. James Warren Erickson. Chloe Simon Fisher. Eric Robert Fish. Brody Lawrence Flannery. Jake Anthony Fleming. Celia Kathleen Fontaine. Avery Lauren Fromer. Zachary Edward Fromer. Edward Howard Garrick. Olivia Houghton Gervais. Grace Stella Elizabeth Glover. Kayla Ann Gould. Ava Diane Gregg. Kyle David Gruka. Samuel Joseph Giles. Michael Aloysius Guthrie. Emma Rose Hart. Michael James Hirschberger. Cameron David Hill. Davida Rose Honig. Ryan Chase Irvin. Mark Chandran Iyer. Sophia Lily Jacobson. Samantha Marie Jeffs. Evan Charles Johnson. Maria Kawuya. Jennifer Elizabeth Kearney. Carly Elizabeth Keaton. Liam Scott Kelly. Andrew John Kerouac. Stephen Francis Kerouac. Sean Mohammed Khan. Silas Salim Khan. Mark Chester Kimball. Aaron William King. Andrew Stetson Klein. Carlin Elizabeth Grace Kreischer. Garrett Matthew Kidd. Anya Susan LaChance. Jack Andrew Lagarde. Evelyn Beatrice Laird. Samuel Lynn Lama. Garrett LaPasta. Riley Ann Larson. Emma Grace Legere. Olivia Claire Leong. John James Light. Leonardo Pedersoli Lima. Dylan Paul Lowe. Christian Patrick Lucking. Jade Tyler Luton. Aiden Nicholas McDonald. Ryan Andrew Mahoney. Sophia Isabel March. Benjamin Richard Martin. Caitlin Elizabeth Matthews. Kenzo Matsua. Ryan James May. Nathaniel Stephen Maynard. Chase Alexander McClintock. Ronan Stephen McGowan. Gianna Kaylee McIntyre. Zenna May McIsaac. Megan Misat. Hunter Chase Merrill. Gabriel Brian Merrow. Jediah Ben Fednold Munier. Jennifer Lily Milne. Ashton Craig Molzan. Callum Lincoln Mond. Declan Lincoln Mond. Samuel Robert Mungin. Ava Simone Mazinski. Catherine Elizabeth Mulligan. Cadence Elizabeth Murphy. Kieran Shaw Murphy. William Edward Nash. Andrew Tyler Nielsen. Kasha Marley Nutting. Ruben Roy Irura Nayasani. Keely Tizida Oberlies. Liam Michael Olson. Nicholas Ryan Onesti. Richard Haynes Parse. Nicholas Walter Pavia. Sarah Catherine Pelletier. Kira Marjorie Petrie. Margaret Frances Pearson. Jessica Faith Piat. Brian Kelly Quillshuffles. Joseph Patrick Quinn. Sean William Riley. Mariah Julianne Reisner. Catherine Margaret Riseborough. Trevor Stephen Robichaux. Eliza Hope Rogers. Charlotte Mary Romeo. Colin James Roschioni. Kaylee Denise Salmon. Antonina Rose Salvatelli. Eric Michael Schmidt. Lisa Lorth Shapiro. Emma Abigail Sheeran. Timothy Scott Sheppel. Logan Carter Shalonik. Morgan Elizabeth Sellen. Benjamin Joseph Sylvester. Ileana Andrea Similia. Melina Whitney Spedden. Alexis Antoinette Spellman. Theodore Jacob Stanton. Zachary Joseph Stevens. Mia Ruth Stone. Penelope Autumn Strauss. Sydney Loreson Teague. Brady Andrew Thaxton. Annabella Harley Tian. Catherine Reagan Trewick. Celia Deval Trippy. Fiona Mary Aphrodite Tully. Gabriel Alexander Valdez. Alana Caroline Van Nass. Declan Ian Varnerin. Ella Rose Varnerin. Roman Anthony Viverito. Hana Wahid. Peter Wayne Ward. Thomas Scott Webster. Matthew Robert Weinfurt. Daniel Yuen. Abigail Danielle Zucchini. Maxim Ivo Zarkov. Corbin Jacobs Zerker. Will all of our graduates please rise? You have all worked so very hard over the past 13 years. Today is the day to celebrate your accomplishments. At this time, I ask that all graduates move your tassel from the right to the left, officially conferring your diplomas. Congratulations. And please join me, rise if you want, in congratulating the Nashoba Regional High School class of 2023. Go Wolves!